What up, you guys? Holy shit, I have missed y'all. My Love Vibe Tribe, what's good? I love you. Any of my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I love you guys. Let me tell y'all, this energy lately, I feel like since the last time y'all saw me, I am a completely different fucking person and in a good way. Like, I've gone through so much shadow work and like navigating the shadow work. And like, first off, let me tell you why I'm here. I got a message from Spirit last night, and Danny and I got a download, and then Danny and I are sitting in the bedroom talking. And literally, as he's talking, Spirit's like, you already have the answer. You already have the answer. And I'm like, what do you mean? And what I had written was perfect for what he was talking about. And, not to get too personal, because I didn't ask him if I could share it, but it was kind of like a monetary thing and like insecurity when it comes to, money, I guess you would say. And here's what Spirit had to say. And you can apply it to a lot of things in your life. And I've gotten this message over and over and over again recently. And they want me to share it with you. For those of you that are new, hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you know every time I go live to do live mini readings. Um, We do offer personal sessions, but we are only offering the Journey to Your Weighted Fate session because we are in the middle of our mentorship right now. Shout out to our lovely tribe that is a part of the Journey to Your Weighted Fate mentorship. Yes, we are killing it. So, the message for you guys is, and it's so simple, y'all. It's so simple. It's not always easy, but it's so simple. And Spirit said, choice. Brooke, choice. I said, okay, choice what? And they said, even if something is validated right in front of your face, let's say, no one understands me, no one can relate to me, no one understands my feelings, I'm always misunderstood, right? And then I'm talking to someone and they misunderstand me. They can't catch my vibe, and it's validated right in front of me. But choice, what Spirit said. Spirit said, Brooke, you have a choice. You have a choice to accept the truth, accept that as truth moving forward, or not. It's that simple. Even if it is validated in front of your face, you guys, Spirit is saying, even if there is proof of whatever you believe to be true, but it's a fear-based belief, right? Me not being heard is an insecurity. It's based on fear, right? So I have the choice to acknowledge, okay, yeah, it's been validated outside of me as truth, but I get to choose whether I believe it to be true moving forward. I accept it as it is, but I do not have to accept it as my truth moving forward. I take responsibility, full fucking responsibility for creating it because I believe it to be true. And anybody that's on my channel, you know that your thoughts create your reality. A belief is nothing more than a thought that you thought many, many times. And your belief systems, your thought forms, they are charged by the emotions that you feel. So what beliefs are you holding and negatively charging, right? With a negative emotion. I'm not being heard. That makes me feel unworthy. Makes me feel stupid. Am I stupid? All of those emotions, right? And I'm just negatively charging that fucked up fear-based story, right? The Spirit says, no, you have a choice. Yeah, I take responsibility for what I created. I created that validation because I believed it that much. I believed it that much, and I emotionally charged it, and my behavior is in alignment with that validation of I'm not being heard. But I have a choice moving forward to accept that as my truth or not, okay? And I forgive myself for feeling unworthy, for feeling like no one understands me because it's not true. But if I continue to believe it as true, I project that onto other people, and then that's how they treat me, right? I forgive others. I forgive whoever it is that made me insecure when it came to speaking my truth. Maybe I tried to speak my truth when I was a child, but I couldn't, but I was shut down, but I was misunderstood, wasn't taught how to process my emotions in a healthy way, right? gets a little bitter when I get right there because I'm like, my parents could have helped me. But I forgive them because that's the only way to move forward. That's the only way to change the cycle. That's the only way to let go. I decide to make a different choice. Forgive them, forgive myself, and then moving myself in a place of gratitude, right? Gratitude because now I realize I have a choice. I don't have to live this way anymore. I don't have to have these experiences anymore. So what do, Spirit? Now that I'm aware that I have a choice, what does that mean? Spirit says, choice is your power. That is your power in this world. Not every universe has free will, but we do, right? And choice is our point of power. Everything revolves around our choice. Every day we're making choices. Choices of our thoughts, choices of how we feel, choices of how we perceive, choices on how we behave, right? So, Spirit says you have choice, and your choice is your intention. And your intention is your point of focus. And your point of focus is your attention to deliberately choosing thoughts, beliefs, emotional states, behaviors, and actions that are in alignment with what life has caused you to ask for. It is your deliberate, you guys, your deliberate, conscious choice that is your power. It is your free will. Your free will that, you know, a lot of people misinterpret as the ego. Ego, like it's bad, like it's a bad thing. Yeah, the ego is feared, but in this world that we live in, we need a healthy amount of fear. There are laws to this universe, and one of the laws is a law of balance. We can have fear, and it can be balanced and healthy and good for us because the ego just tries to protect us. And free will is where we get our ego is where we get free will from. It allows us the free will. It allows us choice, right? So maybe just, how do I say this? A healthy ego is power, okay? Taming your ego's fears, calling in your higher self to tame your ego's fears is power. Free will is your own sovereignty. Free will is your sovereignty, your choice, okay? And we have to have a certain amount of fear in this world. You know, we don't want to shame the ego anymore. We don't want to dismiss the ego as good, bad, right, or wrong. Ego is needed, the ego is necessary. The only thing that we're being called to do is tame our ego's fears, right? So, a balanced ego is a healthy ego, is the law of balance, is the law of polarity. What goes up must come down, right? But if it's balanced, if it's healthy, you can navigate through the shadow work a lot easier. So tame your ego, win the game of life. That's it. Your ego is just the programming, the conditioning, the learned behavior, the learned emotional responses, the learned thought forms. It's all learned, okay? The ego is nothing but a program, but you have a choice on what programs run through, what codes you accept, what keys you invoke in that ego, right? And that's pretty much the message, you guys. It's pretty much the message. Just a reminder of your sovereignty, of your ability to choose something different, to change your thoughts, to change how you feel about yourself in your circumstances. Even if it is validated right in front of you, I don't have money. It's validated all around me, Spirit. You want me to just be an idiot and pretend like I do have money? No. I want you to surrender your ego's will and step into your divine will, your higher self, God's will. The ego is conditioned, the ego is programming, the ego can only see from the 3D filter of your circumstances, but your higher self, your divine will, God's will. And we just have to be willing to surrender our ego's fears, even if it is validated right before us. I hope that makes sense. And with that being said, you guys, this is what we do, Danny and I. We teach people and give people tools to assist them in taming their ego's fears so that their fear is not controlling how they create their reality. Their fear is not controlling their thought forms, their beliefs about themselves and their circumstances. Their fear is not dictating the emotions that they feel. Their fear is not creating all of their experiences. We teach you guys to tame your ego's fears and to really get in touch with your higher self. So, if any of this resonates or if you need any further assistance, I know that this is just a little snippet, but I hope you guys enjoyed the message. I really enjoyed the message from Spirit last night. Like I said, if you need any further assistance, Danny and I from Northern Comfort Tarot got you. I love you guys. I have missed you guys. I will be live at 9 o'clock tonight, which this might be posted after. We shall see. But anyways, with that being said, Empress of Duality out.